for today. So yesterday was pretty much a very slow day. Couple of little scalps here and there, but nothing really substantial. But I do see a lot of opportunities lined up, and there are quite a few pairs I'm going to be watching today. So let's just get straight into it, and we'll start off with the Euro Swiss franc. So Euro Swiss franc has broken through a couple of key levels. Okay, and we're actually right at a level now as well. And I just put. So basically, you can see there's my previous swing low where we were, and there is another level of support here, and we are just below that level of support, and then I have a third level of support, and I'm just going to have to go back. Let's go to higher time frame. Okay, right, so here on the daily you can see there is a massive area of support here. This one here is actually gone, so let's just move that up. So we sort of on this last swing low at the moment. The next one is this one over here, and this one is chart won't let me go to the left. There we go. Okay, so you can see exactly where price is at the moment. We're hovering around here. We do have that gap down there, but you can see all of this chaos around this area where we are at the moment. So I do expect something to transpire somewhere around here. It's not going to be exact. I'll give you the levels now when we get back to the lower time frames. So let's just get to the hour. Right. So we've got the gap all the way down here. That closed. So we can delete that. Then what we have is we've got this area that we're at right now, and let's just zoom in a bit here so we can see price action. And you can see we came into this area, we basically closed below it and then sort of rallied a bit. My concern here is that this is a bit of flag and we're looking for a next level. So what I'd want to be doing right now is line this up on the hour. So you can see all these little tails to the upside. That is the first level. We didn't quite tag it. So 107989 is an area I'll be watching. Then this one here into its zone. That would be 107871, and then the other level that I'll be watching at the moment is 107651. Okay, so guys, basically we're in our uptrend. There is no reason to be looking for shorts at the moment. There is my trend line right now. This trend line may break, but still, you still want to be going long until the trend line retest happens and it bounces off and starts turning. So you need to wait for one of these levels that I've given you now to turn into resistance before you start looking for shorts on this pair. So as far as I'm concerned, we're still heading up pretty strong to the upside at the moment, and I'm looking for the pullback onto a level before buying. So that's Euro Swiss franc. Then we have Swiss franc Japanese yen. We've bounced off some major levels to the upside, and we're coming up to this area right here, and that is 112452. Definitely an area I want to be watching. So what we want to see is we want to see price come down into this area, and again, what we're going to have to do here is just tidy it up on our. Okay, so the two areas that we are watching is 112541, and the next area to the downside is 112205. So yep, strong uptrend. We are looking for longs. Okay, yes, it's been a pretty deep pullback. Doesn't necessarily mean it's fallen to the floor. I would still have my trend lines drawn in like that, and you'll see almost coincides with this bottom level here. If you look to the left, you'll see the area we're coming up to right now is going to offer quite a bit of support. Okay, so that's what we're looking for on that pair. Euro USD. So Euro USD is still pretty much going sideways. Nothing really there at the moment. The two levels that we are waiting for right now, the first one is this area right here at 112581, and the second one is a little bit further down here at 112286. So those are the two levels that I'm looking for at the moment. Bit of a concern, I suppose, is that you see we've gone sideways onto the trend line, and we're kind of below the trend line. But anyway, for now, this thing is in a range, it's sideways, nothing worth trading until we get some kind of a breakout. And the other breakout that could happen, but then I'd want to retest, is a breakout at the top of the range here. So I'd want to see a breakout of 113212. I want to see price come up and come back, find support here, and then get in for it. Okay, so at the moment I'm waiting for this to break the downside and find support before getting in on it. US dollar, Japanese yen. So we've come back quite sharply back onto support. And you can see this level of support here is around 107,960. And if we just get back to the hour, you'll have us look here. You'll see I can probably just add another level in right over there. And maybe even make it a bit bigger. Okay. You can see we're sort of in that area. So what we're looking for is 107,960, and a little bit further to the downside is 107,875. Now, guys, there is a little bit of what I call a Brooks gap right over there. Okay. If you look at my video on gaps, you'll understand what that's about, but that's 107,777. So those are the three levels I'm watching. So as soon as we start seeing some price action on the 15 or the 30 minutes in that area that starts creating higher highs, in other words, just single bars that start creating higher highs and higher lows, that's going to be my signal to get in on this and for another move to the upside. Okay, so next pair is pound Swiss franc. Okay, pound Swiss franc, you can see we're bouncing around here, and what I want to show you here is that we did come off a level of support here. So I've got two levels in. I've got this inside bar and that inside bar drawn in, and as you can see, price happened straight off that level. So 121,369, and the bottom level here is 121,194. So that's been a pretty good trade. If you manage to get it. And if I just come down to 15, I just want to point out the entry here. You can see there my two levels, and you can see immediately we had a sort of a tail bias coming in. Then we had a green bar, inside bar, which was pretty much your entry. Okay, so what we have at the moment is we're coming back onto support right now. Wouldn't surprise me if it comes back down into this area. So for me, the next setup right now is to wait for structure. Okay, so we've had a bounce off this area. What I'm looking for is a higher low, but unfortunately, I don't see a level that is going to happen apart from where we are now. Okay, so in other words, what I want to see is up and then come back and test this area again for support, and then that would get me along again. Okay, so this pair is definitely in an upward trend at the moment. We are breaking through a major area here. Okay, so this area here, which is 122022, is pretty much, if you look to the left, you can see there's a lot of congestion here. Once we're through that, it's smooth sailing pretty much all the way up into this area here of 125231. So that's why I'm watching it. Is going to be quite violent and volatile in this area it's in now until we get through, because then it's going to have a reasonably decent trade to the upside. Pound, Japanese yen. So we've come back onto support, but it's not filling me with much confidence. You can see if I look to the left, so what I want to do is just put my second level in. That's those inside tails there, and there's a third level that we may have to be looking out for, and that's going to be somewhere down there. Okay, so what are we waiting for? Trend is up, we're looking for long. So we're looking for some kind of support in this area. So we did have an inside bar and a pin bar here off a level. Still in play, still very much in play. Let me just zoom in here. You'll see there's my inside bar there. There's my pin bar. Okay, and this is on the hour. So what's still in play is an hour close above that pin bar. Okay, what's going to destroy that view is an hour close below the bottom of that pin bar. Okay, so if I look to the left, you can see there's my next level here, which is 136986, which could materialize. And then I also have another Brooks gap all the way down here, and also quite a bit of support to be found there as well. which would be 136618. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we have anything transpiring at the moment. You can see there was an entry on the 15, but by the looks of things, going to stop you out. But anyway, so that's what we're watching at the moment. I think the fact that we're flirting below this level at the moment, this one of 137366, I think you should be waiting at the next level, 136,986. Okay, but again, I wouldn't be wanting to do that this time of the morning. Want to look for that sometime during the day, during the European Open. Okay, the last pair here is the Euro Japanese Yen. Same scenario, we broke through major level. If I look to the left, you can see all the support here, and we are coming back into that area. So that's exactly where we will be waiting. We do have some micro levels on the hour. There's the first one that we have almost tagged, and again inside bar and then a pin bar off here. But they're on micro level side. Rather wait for the bigger levels, and the bigger level at the moment is 121,426 and 129,789. So this area here may offer some support, 121,784. It's on the hour, but it's not what I'd be looking for. Okay, so what I'm looking for is if it does form another pin bar here, that's going to be a tweezer bottom type setup, and then I'll be looking for a close above it. We can come down to the 30-minute for that. I want to close above this area of congestion here, a new high above there. That will get me long with a stop below here. Okay, so that's pretty much the pairs that we're watching at the moment. 2, 4, 6, that's 7 pairs that we're watching today. So we're going to start putting some alerts in at those levels I've given you now on the different charts. So as soon as price gets into that area, we are ready for it. Anyway, I hope that helped you, and if you like what you heard, please give us a thumbs up. I'm trying to grow the channel, and every thumbs up is well appreciated. And stay safe, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.